Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, or good night, whatever it might be for you, and welcome back to another video. So, you've been grinding non-stop to reach the next AP bracket on your BDO adventure, but you're starting to get a bit sick of doing the same thing for hours on end, and that is starting to make you not have as much fun as you had previously. Well, I'm here to tell you what other content you can engage in to get a refreshing experience to change from your day-to-day grinding. So let's get into it. Blitz is one of the most recent additions to the BDO, and since its release it's been praised for its new take on what other previous zones would have as grind spots. Blitz is a set of bosses you can do on the Land of the Morning Light, where you can face off against a boss of your choice on a difficulty meter of 1 to 9, named Calamity. You can do these bosses for weekly rewards as well for leaderboard placement, as each boss is timed, and the better you place on the leaderboard, the better the rewards you get. As well, you can compare your time to other players playing the same class as you. While only 5 clears count for your rewards per week, you can still challenge these bosses to get a better time record or to even just practice for the next week's rewards, as in to test your gear to see if you're capable of doing higher difficulty levels. Life skilling is probably a no-brainer, but one of the best ways to clear your head off of the grinding numbness. Any of the life skills are good, to be honest, but if you want to fully avoid the grinding part, I wouldn't recommend doing hunting because it maintains the same vibe as normal grinding. So what I recommend doing is gathering, trading, training, and sailing, because all of these will give you a different way to play the game, making it a new experience when compared to the rest. On the topic of life skilling, I recommend just setting up your farm to gather resources easier for your other life skills such as alchemy, cooking, and processing, so that you won't have to rely on your own gathering for a lot of these things and avoid those pesky central market orders. I'm going to leave a link down below to a guide from EvilDoUsHarm that has everything that you need to know as a new player when it comes to farming, and it's one of those things that I myself am currently working on. He has a bunch of other guides for other stuff, so make sure to check him out. Training is also a possible thing you can do, although I can't say much about it because it's also one of my most neglected life skills, that I only gain XP and levels because of the amount of time I'm traveling on my horse. So once again, I'm hoping to link here a video from EvilDoUsHarm, because let's be honest, he's kind of the god of life skilling, and there's nothing that I swear this man doesn't know about BDO life skilling. Setting up node workers is one of those things that most players tend to neglect, even myself just having a few nodes currently working doing something, where I should have a lot more doing something. Node management is a bit of a pain to set up, but once you're done, you never have to worry about it again, and you just reap the rewards from your workers. There's this great video about node management made by Pansy that goes by each detail that would make this video way too long, so if you want to set up your node empire like Pansy says, then make sure to watch this video, so that you too can make a bunch of silver when even AFK. Creating alt characters is something that people tend to overlook, but they can be of extreme value. For starters, you have the fame system, which gives you silver and more return from your central market sales. This is all calculated based off the combat XP of all your characters, your life skill XP, and your knowledge and contribution points, which when all summed up together makes your special fame. Getting your fame higher will make sure that you can get a steady amount of silver daily, which after a while will stack up and make your next big purchase easier. But the fame system isn't the only thing you can use your alt characters for. Another thing I like to do with my alternate characters is to set them up each at a world boss location, so that whenever a boss spawns, I can just log onto that character and do it without interrupting what my main character is currently doing, which saves up a lot of time of traveling from one side to another and makes it so that you won't miss a boss. PvP can also be a bit of a headache for a lot of players, but if you want to maintain the combat aspect of BDO while not being stuck at grinding, a good way to do so is by PvPing. And I'm focusing more on the Arena of Solaire, the 3v3 mode. And that's because it's a normalized gear system, which makes anyone that might want to PvP but be a new player be just able to get into it without feeling like they're behind in gear. This is the best way to experience PvP in my experience, and in a way that doesn't feel unfair. So definitely give it a shot. While the rewards might not be the best, it's still fun content to try out. When one thinks of BDO, one usually doesn't think about the dungeons, but BDO does contain a few with Atoraxxion. These are a new style of gameplay when compared to other MMO's dungeons, due to the BDO's non-trinity, non-linear classes. You can tackle the dungeons from however you wish. You can do it solo, or grouped up with a bunch of friends for some rewards. These dungeons tend to get a lot of flack from the core community due to their puzzles and mechanics of the dungeon, which I don't fully agree. I was reading comments from a post the other day, and I saw people just reacting and telling PA to just remove the puzzles and make it so you just fight the bosses. Which in my opinion ruins the whole point of it being a dungeon and just turns it into another boss Blitz mode, which we already have. The last thing you can do if you're bored of grinding in BDO and none of the things I told you here interest you is taking a break from BDO. I've done it multiple times, and I'm going to be honest, it was the best choices I could do. Playing other games is great for you and definitely a breath of fresh air. For example, lately I've been slacking a bit on my own grinding in BDO because I've been focused on Baldur's Gate 3 and Genshin Impact. So if you're getting tired of BDO and don't want to feel like grinding, don't be afraid to take a break. You won't be behind other players by that much just due to the nature of BDO itself. So go on, play other games and have fun. At the end of the day, BDO is just a game. So if you aren't having fun playing a game, why are you playing it at all? But yeah, that's about it for me this video. I was originally planning on making a different video, but someone ended up making a video on the same topic I was planning on doing, so to avoid overlap and other stress, I decided to make this one. So, if you have other content you do on BDO to remove the boredom of grinding, make sure to tell me in the comments down below, or on my stream whenever I'm live at twitch.tv/RayconPT. Make sure to like and subscribe as well for more future content of this type. One other thing before I leave is that I'm currently affiliated with Starforge Systems. Starforge Systems is a PC building company that offers several PCs at all different price points, so you can always get a PC that fits your budget. You can even choose to have your PC built live on stream on their Twitch channel, so you can always accompany the building of your PC directly, which all come with a full 2-year parts and labor warranty. They have also recently started shipping to the EU as well, so yeah, if you want the best PCs of the universe, make sure to click down the link below in the description so that you can get yourself one amazing PC while also supporting the channel. But yeah, that's it for me today. I'll see y'all on the next one. Bye bye!